All right, welcome back to our what it's like to run a 7-figure lawn and landscaping business for another week. Had a good start to this week. Yesterday we were very fortunate. Rain went north and south of us. We were kind of in the middle. We were in a lucky spot for the day, so we got all of our mowing in, which was a great thing. We did have a few people out yesterday. Katie, our admin, our office manager, was out, but she's back today with us. And we had Chris that was out, one of our landscape guys, and then Jeopardy, one of our applicators. She was under the weather. So we had 3 people out under the weather, but we still got through it. And it's just that when you got a good team, you can make it through things like that. Today, Tuesday, we weren't quite as fortunate with the weather. Guess what? Rain again, right? So here we go. Full landscape put in before the rain, and we got a little bit of mowing done and did some trailer maintenance. We had a trailer that had an electrical brake box we had to deal with and got that corrected. And so that's ready to go. And other than that, we went out with a skeleton crew this morning based on the rain. Supposed to have maybe some severe weather later tomorrow, but the start's supposed to be good. So I'll let you know about that tomorrow. We'll see you next time. All right, got a recap up for Wednesday, hump day. Already, we had a few things exciting go on here at WLS. Most importantly, we were able to get out and do some work. Yay! But we had a funny phone call. Well, not really. Really wasn't a funny phone call. There was one of our crew leads reached out to us, and they had went to an HOA and said when they got there, one of the people that lived in the HOA. Now, keep in mind, this is a small HOA. It's only four buildings involved, but she's like, you are going to have to leave. And we were there doing some pop-up installations on some downspouts and a couple plants and just some miscellaneous work. Probably going to be on site for a couple hours max. But anyways, she's like, you're going to have to leave. I'm getting some cabinets installed and they're going to need somewhere to park. And there's plenty of parking here. At that point in time, we were parked by her building, not in her parking spot, but she was already laying out the ground rules of the landscaper has got to be the one that's going to come back, not her cabinet guy that's coming to do her cabinet installation, when really all we had to do was just move a little bit, move down, to the next building. But she wasn't comfortable with us being on the property as a whole. So out of goodwill, guess what we did? We moved. And we told her we would return. So when we came back a little bit later in the afternoon, and we did this as goodwill, I guess, to the whole association and the president of the association, goodwill toward her as well, just so she didn't have to field the phone call. But crazy clients, man, that's what it amounts to. And then we had also a lady reach out to us about not moving a garbage can when we mowed, which obviously we did. But to make her feel better, we did go back and mow where the can was. We just replaced it where it went, and she assumed it wasn't moved, didn't bother to look underneath it. It's phone calls like that that just make you want to pull your hair out as a lawn and landscape operator and manager and owner, regardless of the size of your company. It's the little things like that you run into. On a fun note, we had a big old water bug that you're going to get to see a picture of in our office. So that was crazy. So other than that, we had a decent day, I think. We got some work done and looking forward to see what happens on Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow.
Awesome.
It looks like we're kind of doing a ladder. Where do they look? Let me see. Is that what they end up being?
Yep.
Here, let me try one more.
I have another one in there.
So you just put that over there.
Watch me.
Okay. So all right. So that's good the way you like it. All right. I'll give this to Katie. Hello everybody, it's Thursday. We are rolling through another week here at WLS, and we got started today. We had a little bit of a rain delay this morning, imagine that. But you know what the good thing is? I don't know for sure, but according to the forecast, we're looking pretty good for the next 8 days or so. had a good day today. We got out and got an HOA finished up. We got their trimming done and we got mulching done, and we think we got everybody in pretty good shape. Yes, that is the same place I talked about Wednesday when they asked us to leave because they had some cabinets company, a specific lady did come, and so. But anyways, we had a 2.5-hour math class in here. We were talking with our chemical supplier, and he was talking about an educational course they're putting together, and we got into talking about breaking chemicals down from a percentage basis and just any way you can think of. So it's going to be a really neat class that they're coming up with. So when Stephen decides to get that going, it's going to be with Sigma Organics. So when that gets ready, we talked about percentages. He's going to talk about the label in general, get some CEUs involved, training and education and knowledge. Let that separate you from your competitor, not price. So with that being said, hope you guys have a great evening. And tomorrow's Friday. We made it to the end of another week, and hopefully no rain. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hey everybody, happy Friday. Thanks for tuning in to this video. Today I've specifically been working on a lot of our social media and marketing, email marketing, ads going out on Facebook, all those kinds of things. Kyle was running some appointments throughout the city to wrap a few things up before he goes on vacation next week. Lan and Dan did their radio show as usual. Our crews were out doing some landscaping, finishing up work from the week. Of course, we did our weekly Friday truck cleaning that we always do as well, but not too heavy of a day here on Friday. Looking forward to what's to come next week. We got hopefully dry weather on the way, which will be exciting for us for sure. Thanks for tuning in to another week of what it's like to run a 7-figure landscaping business. We'll see you next time. Rewind.